Hey people, this is the Mercenary. I thought I might talk about another Gundam kit I built around last year. This is the Master Grade Strike Noir from the OVA Gundam Seed Stargazer and the manga Gundam Seed Delta Stray. In the 3-episode OVA, we don't know much about the Strike Noir aside from the tragic past the pilot had. The pilot's name is Sven Calabayer, for those who don't remember his name. But in the manga, we learn a little bit more about how the Strike Noir came to be, and more about what the pilot was doing before the events of Stargazer, or between certain segments of Stargazer as it's going on. The Strike Noir starts off development and as the Strike E. E stands for Enhanced, and the difference between the original Strike Gundam and the Strike E is the energy output that the unit produces. Not only is the energy output, but to indicate that that's different from the original Strike Gundam, it has different shoulder pads and a different mouthpiece visor, or however you pronounce it. As you can see where my hands are located, that's part of the Strike E. And the Strike Noir face, that's also part of the Strike E. Sven is issued the Strike E with an IWSP pack originally. It also had its pistols, for which I don't know when they started issuing the pistols. But sometime after lots of combat data was collected from Sven about his combat style, the Noir pack was developed. When the Noir pack was first activated on his Strike E, it changed his phase shift armor from white and black to the color that you see in front of you. And ever since then, the Strike Noir pack was Sven Calabayer's personal striker pack over the bulky IWSP. There's lots of things that happen in the manga for the Strike Noir. They're mostly in an antagonistic role. But in the OVA, it carries out 4 missions, and after the last mission, where it gets badly damaged, it's then scuttled into space. After Selena, one of the pilots of the Stargazer, recovers Sven from the Strike Noir somewhere near Venus after they go that far out into space. But aside from all the lore, what you get with the kit is 4 sets of hands, the usual 3, 1 in the thumb, two open style hands, for which you can use the cables as shown during the OVA and certain parts of the manga, 2 sword gripping hands, as you can see here. It comes with 2 swords, which are attached to the Noir pack. It also comes with beam effect parts, which I'm not gonna bother attaching to the sword. But where my finger's located is where it would be. It comes with 2 pistols, which is standard issue to the Strikeys. You can also cock the weapon. As shown to what my thumb can do with it. It also comes with two beam rifles. Yeah, 2 beam rifles for which I have the trigger fingers attached to the arms of the kit because I'm, using them. These beam rifles are reminiscent to what the Dual Gundam is using. It also comes with the regular strike rifle, which I kind of misplaced. And it also comes with the cables, so you can use it with those open palm hands. Mine don't want to attach sometimes. See? But you get the idea. Now, this kit is based on an older kit that was originally released in 2003. So some to many of the parts from the Strike Noir are recycled from the AL Strike Master Grade from an older release. But many of the parts on the Strike Noir are new, and from what I heard from those who built the original Strike Gundam with AL Striker Pack, they said that they had some issues with the kit. I don't know how true that is, but some of the kits from the Master Grade AL Strike Master Grade had some issues. But aside from that, you're not going to have too many balance issues with the Strike Noir, but every now and then it does want to fall over on its back or on its face. And since I had some issues with that, and I want to put it in more dynamic poses as seen in both the manga and the anime, I bought an action base. Excuse me. And since this is an older release, based on an older release, it doesn't come with its own action base attachment. So you're going to have to use one of the ones that come with the action base itself. Now, what I usually do with my Strike Noir is I attach the thing as careful when you're doing stuff with the kit because the pistols want to fall off every now and then if you're not careful. Aside from that, I attach the action base into the backside as such. There's other ways to give me a moment. There we go. On action base, as I said, you could pull off all those poses for which the Strike Noir is notorious for doing in both the manga and the OVA. Now, what I usually like to do is position my Strike Noir something along lines like this. Now, some people prefer it with the pistols, but I usually prefer it with the rifles. Because I want to stay true to what's shown in the manga than what was shown in the anime OVA. Anyway, you might be wondering if you want to buy this kit. I say, if you want a Strike Gundam that looks great without all the baggage associated with Kira, I would go with this version. But if you want to stay true, but if you want something that is related to Kira, then I would go with the RM version of the Strike Gundam. It's all up to you and personal preference. But as for me, I say Strike Noir because you have a cool look, you have something very different for a Strike Gundam, and you don't have the baggage associated with Kira Yamato. And also, you have a much relatable tragic story with a pilot that's not too associated with the main storyline in the form of Savin Calibire. Anyway, this is the Mercenary, and I will be signing out. Until next time.